Honorable judges and all liberal minds, my audiences, give me 5 minutes, just 5 minute attention to speak up about how privacy is something that is very important for humans to have. Well, I am Sylvia Faridahtul from Indonesian Railway Polytechnic, and I am here not just to read our statistics about cyber attacks and hacking, but I want to make you aware of how it all started. And I'm sure some of you have encountered it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's think about how much of your data is stored in a data cluster. From family photos, private conversations, medical records, and more. Everything is connected. This progress makes it easier for us to store and access our own data. However, there is a new unwritten contract that we have to agree to. We are surrendering pieces of ourselves and our privacy to the digital entities that are often invisible. Ladies and gentlemen, some time ago there was a complaint from a man over the age of 50 who had hardly ever made digital transactions. He complained about spam from online lenders that kept coming to his phone and even calling him repeatedly. I have never borrowed a single penny, he explained. Given investigation, it turns out that he had filled out a form on a free health check website that initially seemed very convincing. But then, boom! It turns out he had been deceived. It wasn't a health service he had signed up for, but an online lending website. The data that should have been confidential has become a weapon that hurt itself. Have you ever experienced this? This is not only one case. This is the story of millions of people out there who have fallen victim to cyber threats. In other cases, data has even been found to be traded as a commodity on the dark web. It's truly saddening, right? This is the most difficult ethical challenge. When data is collected under the protects and service to the security, but the company fails to protect the data. And now, the question is, who is responsible for this massive amount of data? And how can we ensure that this data is not used for manipulation or even discrimination? Here's the point that could actually be the solution to this problem. The first, law enforcement agency must strictly enforce personal data protection laws. Secondly, companies must make security and privacy the foundation of their moral responsibility. And the third and the last, all of us must think carefully about every access permission, every click, every pop-up that appears. Don't carelessly agree to anything. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we have the right to decide who knows about us. This bitter experience has made us realize that losing control over our privacy means we have to lose the boundaries that protect our sense, that protect our autonomy and our freedom. We must change our mindset from passive users of the digitalizations to critical users who question, why does this platform need my data and how does it use it? Well, thank you so much for your time and attention. This ethical duty is our human duty. I am I'm Sylvia Faridahtul from Indonesia Railway Polytechnic. See you and sign off.